restless, mind-wandering meditation this morning was perfect. It didn't mean anything. It didn't mean that I was awake or asleep. It didn't mean that there was clarity or no clarity. It was completely whole and complete in itself. And that applies to every moment. Everything is so whole and complete in itself. But the mind is always cutting reality up, dividing it. It says, the mind will say, oh, if wholeness, completeness was recognized, my mind should be quiet. When I sit to meditate, it should be still. When I go about my day, I should feel perfectly equanimous. All these ideas around what clarity looks like. And those ideas are, to me, the opposite of clarity, of clear seeing, of the wordless. Because it encompasses absolutely everything. And in that way, absolutely everything is whole and complete. Even discomfort. You're not going to live a life without discomfort. You're not going to sit and close your eyes and there's always going to be no thoughts. And that shouldn't matter. That's, I would say, an unhelpful goal to strive for perfection. Because that's all human, that's all judgment based, right? Oh, the mind's like, oh, I'm just waiting for this perfect moment where, okay, today for a week or two I was perfectly equanimous. That means I'm clear. It's like that voice that's the thing that's in the way. The belief in that actually has ground footing. That points to something. That points to someone. And there's like something here that can get clarity. There's no such thing as an enlightened person or an awakened person. At most, you could say everything is awake. Everything is awakening. Or awakening is seeing that there is no individual to wake up. There is nothing, there's no sense of someone who could wake up. There's just this awake moment. And that encompasses everything. Your crappy meditations, your frustration. And I think the difference is it's just taking it personally, like it means something. Like the restlessness means something. Points to something. That your mind wandering means something about you. Who are you without belief in anything or anything, without referring to a thought? Who are you? Because the dividing line between, say, heaven and hell is something is missing. Something's wrong with this moment. This moment, it's not quite there. This moment just isn't quite it. I've had moments where this is it. I've got to get back to one of those moments. It's like, it's that little slither of just, I want this moment to be different. That's kind of I feel like the whole game. It's kind of the whole game of this path. It's like, if you can really see that feeling, that thought, it's almost energetic, I would say, of just wanting it to be different. And the mind, it hears it and it goes, yeah, that's it. I feel that. I feel that energy of wanting this moment. So how do I make it drop? How do I drop this energy? And it's like, the energy isn't a problem and it doesn't need a drop. Because that defeats the purpose of that energy of wanting the moment to be different. If you really boiled it down, wanting it to drop would also be is just that energy kind of looking at itself. Yeah, what if nothing needed to drop? What if no sense of something being wrong needed to drop? That sense of something wrong is perfect. It's perfect meditation. To put it poetically. It's what if it's everything you're looking for? That sense of wanting the moment to be different. What if it's everything? What if you've been running from it constantly? What if your whole life you've just been trying to run away from this sense of wanting the moment to be different? And you've done everything but just stop and actually look at it. The restlessness, the tension of wanting something to be different. Going to the source of dissatisfaction and just being like, and then not trying to get rid of it, because it's like, it's just a more conscious way of trying to get rid of it. But just posing the question like, oh, what if this is actually what I've been looking for the whole time? What if this dissatisfaction of wanting everything to change and be different was it? What a paradox. What if that was everything I ever wanted in life? It's to play with it, the curiosity. Look at it with deep curiosity, with directness. Directness without a belief, without a story. Just a bit of curiosity. What if this is everything I'm looking for? And what if you can't look anywhere else? What if there's nothing else to find? What if it's just that always keeps that sense of there is something to find. It's just around the corner. You might be saying, oh, if we stay with it, if we look at it long enough, I'm going to find, it's going to release and I'm going to find the peace or whatever. Or if it's going to reveal itself as peace. It's going to disappear. And it's like, no, what if it is the peace right now? What if that is the most peaceful thing you could ever experience? That restless sense of wanting the moment to change. Because it's whole in the sense that it's here right now. That there's only this appearance. Just this vivid appearance. And there's a luminous, there's something awake to this appearance. Or there's nothing, you can't find this appearance. And there's nothing outside of this. You can't find anything other than this. And then there's maybe this need for it to be different. This restless need for it to change, to be different. But it's part of the tapestry of this, and it's just like, maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's not about changing this. Maybe it's just really noticing it's so deeply whole and complete. But we run. We want to sort of solve this ache, this sense of something being wrong. We're always trying to solve it. And that has never worked, well, not for long. It lasts momentarily. We get the new job, the relationship. car we wanted. We finally have a big spiritual experience. We heal this, we heal that. And not that there's anything wrong with going for those things. But I just pointing out the why, the disappointment of always achieving and then not feeling rested and whole, and then onto the treadmill again. And then we kind of repeat this pattern as we get into spirituality and psychology. And all these things have beautiful richness, and there's not a denial of them. They're not wrong. It's just pointing out that movement to want this moment to be different, to want to move this movement away from it, in a sense. This is it's not to do with anything external. You don't stop. You don't go, okay, I should stop doing all these, should stop seeking. It's like, that would be the same energy. It's literally turn around and just look at it. That feeling of wanting to move out of this moment. And ask yourself, maybe this is everything I'm looking for. Maybe this is the big peace, the big cosmic boom that I've been seeking my entire existence. And I'll leave that open-ended for you to see what answer is there. And if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't have to be anything. That's okay too. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.